Alpbach, Austria. In 1983, viewers of the Austrian television station ORF voted Alpbach the most beautiful village in Austria, and the name has stuck ever since. Nestled amongst the peaks of the Tyrolean Alps in western Austria, this charming town dates back to the mid-12th century. Today, the town maintains a provincial feel, boasting wooden, ski lodge-style buildings. And did we mention the flowers? Numerous gardens and overflowing window boxes have earned Alpbach the title of the most beautiful flower village in Europe, in the 1993 European Competition of Flower Arrangements. Read more. Can you rent a village? Brand, Austria. Brand was the first town to partner with Rent a Village back in 1996. And according to Karl Schwarzeler, the company head, she continues to be the most popular of all the other rental locations. This is understandable, since this tiny Eastern Alps town first started welcoming tourists at the end of the 19th century. These days, Brand's mountainous landscape beckons. The village is surrounded by nearly 250 miles of hiking trails, 69 miles of mountain biking paths and 34 miles of downhill ski slopes. A lakeside beach and 18-hole golf course are much more relaxing ways to enjoy your surroundings. Read more. Can you rent a village? Braunlage, Germany. This small town in the Lower Saxony region, central Germany, about 185 miles west of Berlin, is, in fact, a health retreat. Hugged by the western edge of Harz National Park, Braunlage entices travelers with the promise of heated outdoor swimming pools, massages and steam rooms. However, more active travelers won't feel totally deprived of excitement. They can visit during the winter for a taste of fresh powder on the slopes at the nearby Sonnenberg and Wurmberg ski areas. Read more. Can you rent a village? Deichsheim, Germany. Known as the Other Paradise, Deichsheim has at different times welcomed both the late U.S. President Ronald Reagan and Queen Elizabeth II of England, who separately spent time here on official business. According to the Deichsheim Tourism Board, if you make a trip here, you'll suddenly realize you have more in common with the famous people of this world than you might have thought, such as the love of Deichsheim. Heads of state enjoy gazing out onto the lush vineyards and strolling through the lovely town center, but what draws the most visitors is Deichsheim's cuisine. This East Germany village, about 70 miles south of Frankfurt, is known for its signature dish of stuffed pig's stomach and its sweet Riesling wine. Read more. Can you rent a village? Engelberg, Switzerland. This small village in central Switzerland, roughly 54 miles south of Zurich, is the country's only town available to rent. And it's not a bad choice. Engelberg's position at the base of the Erner Alps makes it the area's leading ski resort town. Its verdant valley surroundings make for picturesque stomping grounds during the warmer months. And throughout the year, cable cars make getting to the Alpine peaks a thoroughly enjoyable adventure. Just make sure to save some time for the town itself. Anchored by the Engelberg Abbey, a 12th-century Benedictine monastery, Engelberg's appeal loses from its historic town center, which now features numerous sidewalk cafes and cozy restaurants. Read more. Can you rent a village? Goldegg, Austria. Located at the heart of the Salzburg region, on a plateau fondly known as the Sunny Terrace, enchanting Goldegg is also the epitome of picturesque. At the heart of this lakeside village sits the Goldegg Castle. Constructed in the early 14th century, the castle is now home to the region's cultural center as well as housing a museum dedicated to local history. And although this village isn't as ski-oriented as some of the others, it is located within the Skiamade area, Salzburg's best place for powder. Read more. Can you rent a village? Mariazell, Austria. According to the Rent a Village website, Mariazell is as rich and splendid as Europe itself. This central Austria town is also an important pilgrimage site for Catholics coming to kneel before a Virgin Mary statue carved from lime tree wood. Many believe the statue, brought to the town by monk Magnus in 1157, has miraculous powers. Travelers, including Pope Benedict XVI, who came to celebrate Mariazel's 850th anniversary in 2007, also like to admire the 14th-century Mariazel Basilica. Read more. Can you rent a village? Mondsee, Austria. Located in northeast Austria about 17 miles west of Salzburg, the village of Mondsee is best known for its lake. In fact, Lake Mondsee's warm waters have been this town's major draw since the age of the Austrian Empire, although some recognize this village from its mention in Ian Fleming's James Bond novel, Moonraker. Also save some time for the land sights. Brightly colored buildings and cobblestone streets add to Mondsee's charm, while the town's former monastery is easily identifiable as the setting for the wedding scene in the film, The Sound of Music. Read more. Can you rent a village? Parteisau, Austria. Among the rugged peaks of the Karwendel Nature Reserve in northwest Austria, the tiny village of Parteisau was once the stomping ground of Austrian Emperor Maximilian. His former hunting castle, now known as the Fürstenhaus, or Royal Court, is just one of several historic attractions here. Others include the Fischergett, a 15th-century farmhouse that hosts concerts during the summer months, and the golf club Achensee, the oldest golf course in the country. And then there's the Achensee Lake, the largest in the Tyrol region. The lake's depth and the area's wind conditions make Achensee a surprisingly good place to surf. Read more. Can you rent a village? Drittenheim, Germany. Perched on the banks of the Mosel River at the heart of Germany's Mosel wine region, Drittenheim features a very different environment than the other 9 rental villages. There are no mountains here, and the scenery is less dramatic. But winos take note, Drittenheim is one of the best places to taste quality Riesling. Many of the area's vineyards offer tours, and the residents are happy to sample local wine with visitors. However, there's more to do here than imbibe. Drittenheim is home to several Roman Catholic sites worth visiting, including the parish church in the center of town and St. Lawrence's Chapel. Read more. Can you rent a village? Also check out World's Weirdest Vacations, World's Most Expensive Hotel Rooms.